Hey, so this is just a video for anybody that's interested in using antique seed beads in their work, but maybe you just aren't really sure about what the sizes actually look like in person. So on this little setup here, this is like a check size 11. This is contemporary, like these are pretty new. Then right next to them are two size 18s. The one on the left is an Italian and the one on the right is French. And finally over here there's size 14 Italian and size 13 French. So I'll just see for contemporary.
11, I for Italian 18, F for French 18, I for Italian 18, and F for French, oops, F for 14, and 13.
Yeah, so you can already see there's a big disparity between these two. Kind of generally what you'll see is like when people are selling antique beads, it'll either be like a French or Italian or Venetian. With the French, this is true for French. I haven't really seen it be so true for Italian, but it seems like if you see like a French size 11 listed, it'll generally be on the larger side of the contemporary check. So if we can think about it here, this is smaller by the bead size to larger by bead size. As a general rule of thumb, I find that Italian sizes run smaller than French, while check is kind of right there in the middle. So like a size 13 Italian would definitely be smaller than a contemporary check 13, but you can see here the French size 13 is almost the same size as a check 11, which is why I recommend anybody kind of looking around at beads and trying to find something that matches their project, look for BPI, beads per inch. That's just the best way to get like the most accurate size, and maybe try to move away from thinking of everything with this like 11 through 18 or 10 through 18 or whatever sort of conception around bead size. It makes sense for contemporary ones where there is like a lot of uniformity, because I don't know that there's more than like one place that's producing seed beads consistently. But you know, back in the day, even on these older beads, you can see already like a lot of discrepancies even inside like the one size, you know. But with that being said, the BPI here, so for the check size 11s is usually 19s, 19 to 20 BPI. And I'm just using size 11 because that's seems like the most common one. And for the French 13, on this particular strand there's 20 beads, which is more or less like on par with the size 11 contemporary check. And then for these 18s, it's pretty funny because the Italian 18 has 37 beads per inch, but the French 18 has 24. I've got numerical dyslexia, so if anyone like pauses the video to fact check me, don't sue me. But yeah, all that is to say, you know, when you're looking for antique and vintage seed beads, BPI is the way to go, because what might happen if you follow kind of the standard convention, you might wind up going for what you think is a size 12, and you get these, which, you know, I don't have them strung up, but you can definitely see they're a lot bigger than a check size 11 and probably closer to a size 10, but these were listed as French size 12s. So, you know, can't fault the seller. They listed the BPI in the posting, but I was pretty bummed nonetheless. Yeah, and then maybe to get an even better idea, it's one thing to kind of look at some beads strung up on a row, but it's another to see kind of what an inch actually means. So this is like a little wallet that's using size 10 check beads, I'm pretty sure. So you just think maybe that'll give you, this is about the size of like a driver's license, so I think that'll give you a better idea of what you're working with when you decide that you want to go for some size, well, Italian or French seed beads, and then kind of a spectrum of sizes available there. Yeah. And then as far as like stringing something super small, like an Italian 18 or 14, it's not that hard to get needles or even thread that won't break the beads. Like the I live in Canada, the John James size 15 needles are perfect for the 18, even the Italian 18s and Italian 20s. And you can get them at like iBead Canada. I think they're like $6 for a pack of 25. And as far as thread goes, I don't know if you can really see this, but you know, if you want to get really wicked with it, be like some real awesome beadworkers like Shannon Schlepp and that, you know, split your own back strap. This is a size 15 needle. Bead your own, like strip your own back strap sinew from a deer, and you'll get really skinny thread. Or you can be kind of a bum like me and take some GUM dental floss and just split it like you'd split sinew. You know, it's pretty tough, and you can actually get it to be quite thin enough to string a whole bunch of these beads on without having to break any of them while you're putting them on your needle. So yeah, it's trade secrets, I guess. GUM dental floss can split like sinew and it's really tough. Size 15 beading needles are not that expensive, so don't, you know, a lot of boutique sellers will try to sell you like 1 or 2 needles for $5 or $10, but you know, bless them, the hustle, bless them for trying to hustle. But you know, if you're a not placing kind of dancer like myself, but you still like to do a lot of little personal projects with beadwork and that, just go for the 25 packs from iBead Canada. I'm sure shipping can't be that expensive down to the States and that, but yeah. Hope this is helpful, and I hope I haven't said a whole bunch of stuff that you've heard before. If you happen to know how to use size 22 beads, I would really appreciate some advice, because I'm just not really sure what to do with these. I'm like a Zen garden or something. Yeah. Word up. Peace.